So he was shot once?
Yes, he was shot once behind his ear, and it came out the other side of his ear.
Sorry.
And he died instantly.
And through the driver's side window?
Yeah.
So he's sitting in the driver's seat. And it's like someone comes up to the car from the outside.
Yeah.
Was he apparently trying to pull away at that point in time, or was he like parked?
That I don't know.
Did you ever get any kind of like a report or anything you might be able to pass along?
No, I did not. I don't feel like they put interest into the case.
On this call, I'm speaking with Dante Joshua. And though it may sound like we're talking about the murder of Darren Seals, we're not. We're talking about the murder of Dante's twin brother, DeAndre Joshua. DeAndre is one of the people whose death gets listed as one of the Ferguson mystery deaths. This is because DeAndre was close friends with Dorian Johnson, the young man who was walking with Mike Brown Jr. when he was killed by Officer Darren Wilson. And because DeAndre happened to have been murdered on the night when it was announced that Darren Wilson would not be indicted for that killing. The reason we're calling Dante to talk about his brother is because the manner in which he was murdered is so strikingly similar to that of Darren Seals. Both men were shot in the head while in cars that were set on fire, though the car DeAndre was in didn't fully burn. We figured the similarity in tactics was worth looking into. The police still haven't solved his brother's murder, so we asked Dante if he thought he knew who was responsible. And surprisingly, he had a name.
Did you all ever have a suspect?
I really don't think I should be saying this, but we assumed somebody did it. And I bypassed it because it was like our friend. So now that he just got locked up for 6 murders, and 2 of them was in the area that's the same street he killed my brother on.
Was it similar where he tried to burn the bodies?
One of them he did.
Now, can I ask you, if the person's facing charges on 6 murders, then what is the harm in throwing the name out there?
I mean, it was Perez Reed. That was our friend. They used to shoot dice a lot all the time.
Darren Seals was killed in the early morning hours between September 5th and 6th, 2016. We started our investigation into his death in early 2022. With the police unable to give us their report detailing what leads they had and which ones were worth pursuing, we were going to have to talk to everyone we could who knew Darren, or who had any information regarding what was going on in his life right before he died. As DeAndre Joshua was killed 2 years before Darren, did it matter that both men were executed in a similar fashion? Could their deaths be connected? Or is the fact that both men were shot in the head and left in burning cars merely a coincidence? And what should be made of Dante Joshua's suspicion that his brother was killed by the now incarcerated Perez Reed, a man who, as of this writing, has been accused of 7 murders, a man who's been dubbed a serial killer?
What you're looking at is the aftermath of the grand jury deciding not to indict Officer.
29-year-old Darren Seals was murdered before his killer set his car on fire.
Once they put out the flames, they discovered Seals' body inside with a gunshot wound.
He pointed guns on me and my 14-year-old little brother, it's Ferguson PD. Grabbed me by my hair, slammed me out the car. He said you might want to pick your enemies better.
This is After the Uprising, Season 2, The Murder of Darren Seals.